Hi, I'm Becca and I'm addicted to media. Today we're going to talk about the third and fourth episode of the Ace Attorney anime series. For the record, these videos are going to not be spoiler free. I'm coming from the perspective that I already know what's going to happen because I have played the game. So if you've played the games and you haven't watched the series, you're going to be fine. You'll understand what I'm talking about. There is one thing that might be a spoiler, so I'm going to talk about that real quick. I'll put a picture of Miles Edgeworth right here while I'm saying the spoiler, and then you can just mute me until that's over, and then when he goes away you can listen again if you haven't watched the series and you don't want to be spoiled. So I think it's really weird that Edgeworth and Phoenix are pretending not to know each other, or it's not even that they're pretending not to know each other. In their inner voices, they refer to each other as if they don't know each other at all, which is super weird because if you play the game series, we know that they were childhood friends. Edgeworth refers to Phoenix as like the rookie and that defense attorney at one point. What? I'm just really confused why they did that. I don't know if it's the same way in the first game in the Japanese edition, but as far as I remember, in the first game when we first see Edgeworth, they reference the fact that they knew each other in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong if you've played the game series and you've played the first one recently enough to remember if they reference that or not. Please let me know down below if I'm crazy about that. Now I'm going to talk about non-spoilery stuff. So in this episode, one of the witnesses' name is Red White and he works at Blue Corp, which is fantastic. I love that what we start to get back from having the alternate subs on Crunchyroll is that we get the joke names back. Like I talked about that in my review of the second episode. It shouldn't make it that much better because all they did was switch the names a little bit, but it does make it more fun because we recognize those jokes better. Red White refers to Phoenix right later on as Mr. Wrong, and I really loved that his name is Red White and he works at Blue Corp. Red White claims to have been living in America for a long time, which is part of the downfall because he's claiming that he lived in America for a long time and that he has a hard time with understanding Japanish, which was weird in itself that the subs came out like that. There was like some translation errors maybe. I've never heard anybody say the word Japanish. Maybe it's supposed to be a joke on his character that he really doesn't understand Japanese that well, but he's obviously fluent in Japanese because I could barely understand him saying English words. He doesn't sound like he's speaking English. That was really weird. He's speaking English and I needed English subtitles to tell me what he was saying. And most of the time when you hear English words in an anime when they're still speaking Japanese, it's pretty clear that they're saying an English word and it's well done, and this was just terrible. It was really bad. I'm just really disappointed with the translations and the sub. It's not good. It's really not good. And I know I've been harping on this series so much, but it's just because I want it to do so much better than it's doing. I really want a dubbed version. And if it doesn't do well enough, I feel like they're not going to give us a dubbed version. I could be wrong. If I was seeing responses like mine, I wouldn't roll out a dubbed version. I wouldn't bother paying money for that. But I really wanted to get a dubbed version. I think it would make the series better. I think that the American audience will like it more, and I know that the original is intended for Japanese audiences and that the subs are just rolled out quickly and really fast so that we can watch them like right away, and that's really nice, but they could have worked a little harder on those translations for the subs, and it's just awkward. There's a lot of really bad English happening, and it's usually pretty endearing in other shows and I find it funny, but in this it's just the translations are so bad, especially when I know it can be so much better, and I keep falling back to that idea that this series can be so much better. I hate Edgeworth in the beginning of the series. I forgot how annoying and horrible he is to Phoenix. I guess I didn't really notice because this is the first time I'm going back and reliving this experience that I had with the first games because I've only played them once. Later on, he's one of my favorite characters, but in the beginning he is such a Malfoy about everything. He's just so horrible and it almost gives me anxiety. I don't even know what to say. He's just so frustrating to watch, and I hate not liking my favorite character of the series. He is being portrayed accurately to the game series in the beginning, so it's not their fault in this case. The last thing I would like to say though is that the art style is actually growing on me. Even though it hasn't changed from the first episode, it hasn't gotten better or anything, maybe because it is Ace Attorney, I'm enjoying it a lot more than I was in the first episode. For these 2 episodes, I'd have to say I'm enjoying the series a lot more. I don't know if it's actually getting better or if it's just because it's Ace Attorney and I love Ace Attorney so much that my love for Ace Attorney is overcoming all of its problems. It's definitely not my favorite anime, but I wouldn't say that I dislike it. I definitely like it, and because I'm such a huge fan, I'm definitely going to continue watching it, and it'll be like the first on my list, not because it deserves to be there, but because I just want to see more Ace Attorney stuff and I'm trash. So that's all I wrote down to talk about in this video. Did you hate Edgeworth in these episodes? I'd like to know in the comments down below. I'd also like to know if I prompted you to watch this series. I'd really love to know if other people are getting into the series now that the anime is out. If you like this video, you can let me know by comment, subscribing, or giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like these, you can stick around to the end of the video and click on some of my links. And I just hope you're having a really great day. Okay, bye! The Mia thing with Maya is still incredibly awkward. It was awkward in the game. It's awkward in the series. I don't even know what to do with that. It's just, it's weird. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it.